Once upon a time, in a bustling city, nestled between towering mountains and winding rivers, there lived a young man named Theo. Theo was known far and wide for his curious nature and insatiable thirst for knowledge. From the moment he could walk, he would wander the streets, asking questions, pondering the mysteries of the universe. One sunny morning, as Theo strolled through the cobblestone streets of his beloved city, he stumbled upon a group of philosophers engaged in a lively debate. Intrigued, he crept closer, eager to soak up the wisdom of these learned men. One philosopher, with a long beard and a twinkle in his eye, caught sight of Theo and beckoned him closer. "Young man," he said, "have you ever stopped to ponder the meaning of your existence? Have you ever questioned the world around you, searched for the truth hidden beneath the surface?" Theo furrowed his brow, puzzled by the philosopher's words. "But of course," he replied, "I think about such things all the time. Why, just yesterday, I spent hours wondering why the sky is blue and why the stars twinkle at night." The philosopher chuckled, shaking his head. "Ah, my dear boy, you have much to learn. For you see, it is not enough to simply think about the world. One must examine it, delve deep into its mysteries, and uncover the truths that lie hidden beneath the surface." And so, with those words ringing in his ears, Theo embarked on a journey of self-discovery, determined to examine his life and the world around him with a critical eye. He spent his days wandering through libraries, poring over ancient texts and philosophical treatises, seeking answers to the questions that had plagued him since childhood. But the more Theo searched, the more confused he became. The world seemed filled with contradictions and paradoxes, mysteries that defied explanation. Try as he might, he could not find the clarity he sought, the elusive truth that had always seemed just out of reach. Frustrated and disheartened, Theo returned to the philosophers' gathering, hoping to find solace in the wisdom of those wiser than himself. But when he arrived, he found the square deserted. The philosophers gone without a trace. Feeling lost and alone, Theo sank to his knees, tears streaming down his face. "What is the point of it all?" he cried out to the empty streets. "Why bother searching for truth if it can never be found?" But then, in the midst of his despair, Theo had a revelation. Perhaps the philosopher was right. Perhaps the key to understanding lay not in finding the answers, but in asking the questions. Perhaps the true value of life lay not in uncovering the truth, but in the search for it, in the endless quest for knowledge and understanding. And so, with renewed determination, Theo rose to his feet, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, for he knew now that the examined life may be filled with uncertainty and doubt, but it was also filled with wonder and possibility. And that, he realized, was a journey worth taking.